Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's equal parts fascinating and brutally honest: the most unforgivable flaw of each zodiac sign. Let's face it, nobody's perfect, and every zodiac sign has that one trait that can drive people absolutely crazy. Whether it's Aries' recklessness, Taurus' stubbornness, or Scorpio's trust issues, we all have flaws that can make relationships and friendships a little tricky. So, today, we're breaking it down sign by sign to uncover their most unforgivable flaw. What makes a flaw unforgivable? First, what do we mean by an unforgivable flaw? It's not about labeling anyone as bad, it's about understanding the traits that can create tension or conflict in relationships. Every zodiac sign has strengths and weaknesses, but some flaws can be harder to overlook than others. For example, a sign known for its charm might use that charm to manipulate others. Or a sign known for its ambition might prioritize success over emotional connections. So, let's dive into the most unforgivable flaw of each zodiac sign, starting with Aries. Aries, March 21st, April 19th, to reckless, regrets come later. Starting off with Aries, the Ram. Aries are known for their fiery, passionate energy. They're bold, confident, and always ready to take charge. But that same fire can make them incredibly reckless. Aries often acts first and thinks later, which can lead to some serious regrets. For example, they might jump into a new relationship or project without considering the consequences, only to realize later that they've bitten off more than they can chew. Their impulsiveness can also hurt the people around them. Aries, try to slow down and think before you act. It'll save you a lot of trouble in the long run. Taurus, April 20th to May 20th, stubborn to the point of destruction. Next up is Taurus, the Bull. Taurus is known for being grounded, patient, and reliable, but they're also incredibly stubborn. Once a Taurus makes up their mind, there's no changing it even if they're clearly in the wrong. This stubbornness can lead to conflicts and even self-sabotage. For example, a Taurus might stay in a toxic situation just because they refuse to admit they made a mistake. Taurus, try to be more open-minded and flexible. It's okay to change your mind sometimes. Gemini, May 21st, June 20th, talks their way out of anything. At number 3, we have Gemini. Geminis are known for their charm, wit, and ability to talk their way out of anything. But this talent can also be their most unforgivable flaw. Geminis can be incredibly manipulative when they want to be. They'll use their words to twist a situation in their favor, often leaving others feeling confused or betrayed. For example, if a Gemini makes a mistake, they might talk their way out of taking responsibility, leaving the other person to deal with the fallout. Geminis, try to be more honest and accountable. It's better than relying on charm to get your way. Cancer, June 21st, July 22nd, plays the victim to welcoming in. At number 4 is Cancer. Cancers are nurturing, empathetic, and deeply emotional, but they're also experts at playing the victim. When things don't go their way, Cancers might retreat into their shell and act like the world is against them. This can make it hard for others to address issues or hold them accountable. For example, if a Cancer feels hurt, they might use guilt to manipulate others into feeling sorry for them. Cancers, try to take responsibility for your actions. It's okay to admit when you're wrong. Leo, July 23rd, August 22nd, needs constant worship. Next up is Leo, the Lion. Leos are confident, charismatic, and love being in the spotlight. But their need for constant admiration can be their most unforgivable flaw. Leos thrive on attention and validation, and they can become demanding or even domineering when they feel ignored. For example, a Leo might expect their partner or friends to constantly praise them, which can be exhausting for everyone involved. Leos, try to remember that the spotlight shines brightest when you share it with others. Virgo, August 23rd, September 22nd, criticizes everyone, including themselves. At number 6, we have Virgo. Virgos are perfectionists. They're organized, detail-oriented, and always striving to improve. But their critical nature can be their most unforgivable flaw. Virgos have a tendency to nitpick and criticize, not just others but themselves as well. This can create a lot of tension in relationships, as others might feel like they're never good enough. For example, a Virgo might point out every little flaw in their partner's behavior, leaving them feeling unappreciated. Virgos, try to focus on the positives. It's okay to let go of perfection sometimes. Libra, September 23rd, October 22nd, avoids real confrontation at all costs. Next up is Libra. Libras are known for being diplomatic, charming, and peace-loving. But their aversion to confrontation can be their most unforgivable flaw. Libras will go to great lengths to avoid conflict, even if it means sweeping issues under the rug. This can lead to unresolved tension and resentment. For example, a Libra might avoid addressing a problem in their relationship, only for it to blow up later. Libras, try to face issues head-on. It's better than letting them fester. Scorpio, October 23rd, November 21st, trust issues ruin everything. Coming in at number 8 is Scorpio. Scorpios are intense, passionate, and deeply emotional, but their trust issues can be their most unforgivable flaw. Scorpios have a hard time trusting others, and they're always on guard for betrayal. This can make it difficult for them to form deep, meaningful connections. For example, a Scorpio might push someone away because they're afraid of getting hurt, even if that person has done nothing wrong. Scorpios, try to let your guard down. Not everyone is out to hurt you. Sagittarius, November 22nd, December 21st, runs the second things get serious. Next up is Sagittarius. Sagittarians are free-spirited, adventurous, and always up for a good time. But their fear of commitment can be their most unforgivable flaw. Sagittarians love their freedom, and they'll run the second things start to feel too serious. This can leave their partners feeling abandoned or unimportant. For example, a Sagittarius might end a relationship just because they feel like they're losing their independence. Sagittarians, try to embrace commitment. It's not as scary as it seems. Capricorn, December 22nd, January 19th, cold and emotionally unavailable. At number 10, we have Capricorn. Capricorns are ambitious, disciplined, and always focused on their goals. But their emotional unavailability can be their most unforgivable flaw. Capricorns often prioritize success over emotional connections, which can make them seem cold or distant. For example, a Capricorn might neglect their partner's needs because they're too focused on work. Capricorns, try to open up and show your emotions. It's okay to be vulnerable sometimes. Aquarius, January 20th, February 18th, detached to the point of being heartless. Next up is Aquarius. Aquarians are independent, unconventional, and always marching to the beat of their own drum. But their detachment can be their most unforgivable flaw. Aquarians can be so focused on their own ideas and goals that they come off as cold or heartless. For example, an Aquarius might dismiss someone's feelings because they don't see the emotional side of things. Aquarians, try to connect with others on an emotional level. It's not all about logic. Pisces, February 19th, March 20th, lives in a fantasy, ignores reality. And finally, at number 12, we have Pisces. Pisces are empathetic, intuitive, and deeply emotional, but their tendency to live in a fantasy world can be their most unforgivable flaw. Pisces often ignore reality in favor of their dreams and ideals, which can lead to disappointment and misunderstandings. For example, a Pisces might stay in a toxic relationship because they're convinced things will magically get better. Pisces, try to face reality. It's not as scary as it seems. Alright, that's our breakdown of the most unforgivable flaw of each zodiac sign. But before we wrap up, let's remember, astrology is just one way to look at personality traits. Everyone has strengths and weaknesses, and the key is self-awareness and growth. If you see yourself in any of these signs, don't stress. It's all about learning and becoming the best version of yourself. And if you're dealing with someone who has one of these flaws, try to be patient and understanding. After all, nobody's perfect. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more astrology content. And let me know in the comments what's your zodiac sign, and do you agree with its most unforgivable flaw?